Alright. Are you ready? Are you ready? If you're ready, put your hands in the air. I can't see anybody, so how am I gonna know if you guys are ready or not? Sometimes I just don't think things all the way through before I say them. Not gonna lie. Uh, Whoa! Alright, hello, thank you, and welcome back to Breakfast with Time Traveler, the wonderful morning show that teaches you about cryptocurrency and all kinds of stuff like that. All that I do is I go through the top 100, the daily movers, and then the 15 different cryptocurrency coins. So we'll fly through this like like Batman flying through a stop sign. It's like, the police are there to stop the bad guys. Batman is there to stop the villains. But, who's gonna stop Batman? That, my friends, is what Superman is for. Oh, wait, Batman beat Superman. Never mind. I guess that's what the Flash is for. Go Barry! The right Barry, though, not the wrong Barry. If you back the wrong Barry, then you get called names. Okay, good work. As you can see, my $25,000 is down a little bit today still, but we are catching back up to that $25,000 mark. Nothing wrong with, being a little bit down on your investments every now and then. This is a roller coaster, you either have more to, add more cars to your roller coaster whenever it goes down, or you just sit and you enjoy the ride, or you panic sell and wish that you'd never done it a couple months later. Let's start off with our 100 most popular stocks on Robinhood. I'm not sponsored by Robinhood, and I know a lot of people like other markets for other reasons better, but I really like this Robinhood exchange. I feel like it's very beginner friendly, and I like catering to beginners. So that being said, I feel like Robinhood is probably the best choice for anybody out there. Alright, our biggest loser on the top 100 most popular of the day is Neo at 3.27% down. I try and look for at least 5% down, on my investments, my initial investments. But sometimes I will just buy $1 of something just because I like it, or because of where it is for the month, 3 month, week. So this one, we have 20% growth in the month, 17% in the past 3 months. And we're down 46% for the year, 79% for the 5 years. So right out of the start, Neo, an electric car company, was about a $6 stock. Yeah, $6 stock, and immediately it hit $9.90, and then its low, it went down to $1.56. And then from 2019 until the very beginning of 2021, it made its way all the way to $61, which from our price right now would be a 932% return. So that's 9 times your money on Neo. We've got a lot of potential. We've got some low prices, and we are, we're not down for the week. We're up 8% for the week. So I would suggest, if you're thinking about investing in Neo, I would set a limit for about right there, about $9.75. I would set a limit for $9.75. Maybe buy $1. Buying $1 of any stock isn't necessarily a bad idea. Then you can tell people that you are a shareholder of that stock. I tell people that all the time. They're like, "What do you do?" I'm like, "Well, I'm a shareholder of AMC." And they're like, "Oh, the GameStop thing." I'm like, "Yes, AMC and GameStop are definitely connected." Of course, only through Wall Street bets are they connected, but still, that connection is uncanny. And our biggest winner of the day is Nikola. If there is an EV company out there that has a model and of ridiculousness and people saying, this is never going to work, this is the dumbest idea ever. That's what they said to the people that created Tesla way back before Elon Musk bought it. But anyway, this company, Nikola, is creating hydrogen electric cars, and they, so this is going to be another good 5-year one. So 5 years ago, this thing came out on the market at $30 and rose all the way to $65.90 in a matter of weeks. So in a matter of a week. And then since then it has cruised. We have lost 94.38% of our value in Nikola in the past 5 years. Now, why is that? It's because hydrogen is expensive. People are like, this hydrogen is going to cost more to transport, more to store, more to fill up, and create a whole new cycle of machinery that has to be used to fill up vehicles. So people they have their idea is that their cars will be relevant once they start making enough hydrogen. Because we're not making it on the levels that it would be needed for a national transportation type of need. So buying Nikola, it's low right there was 70 cents, and right now it's $1.70. Man, okay, so it is up 70% in the past 3 months, and still down 65% in the past year. So there is definitely a possibility that Nikola could one day see this $8 mark again. We could even see that $60 mark again. And all that needs to happen is they need to just continue basically what they're doing. They are getting orders. They are shipping vehicles. People are about to start seeing them on the streets. And then, as they gain popularity, because you can still plug these things in and charge them. Just because it has a hydrogen tank on it doesn't mean that it only runs on hydrogen. It's basically an electric car that uses hydrogen to refill the battery. Let's look one more time at our winners. Okay, we've got Plug Power, another EV company, Canopy Growth, a cannabis company. Riot Platforms is not what I thought it was originally. So in the past year, Riot is up 300%. I've been following Riot for a couple of years because originally I thought that they were Riot, the company that creates video games like League of Legends. But it's not. That's not who they are at all. Riot Platforms Inc. is a Bitcoin mining company engaged in the provision of special cryptocurrency mining computers. It invests in Variety, CoinSquare, and Test. The firm operates through the following segments: Bitcoin mining, data center hosting, and engineering. The company was founded on July 24th, 2000, and is headquartered in Castle Rock, Colorado. The listed name for Riot is Riot Platforms Inc. And they have nothing to do with the game League of Legends, believe it or not. Yeah. So our 5-year on these guys, our peak right there is $71, and we're at $18 right now. But we are definitely, we're up 300% for the year. I wouldn't suggest buying too many shares of this at once. Just because it's high right now. If you set a limit for, $17 or whatever. Let's see what the lowest. Wow. So the lowest we've seen all week is $14.83, but it's just a constant. It's just a constant pattern of growth. Might as well buy some. So there's the 3 months. You can see here it was, 13. It's had its fluctuations, its volatility. Its lowest point in the last 3 months is $9.97, and right now it's $18. So come on. All right, that's it for the top 100. Now let's go to our daily movers. Our daily movers. These are the biggest movers of the day. That's up and down, and that is once again on Robinhood. Our biggest loser of the day is Viasat. Is this a Viasat Inc. engages in providing communications technologies and services. It operates through the following business segments: satellite services, commercial networks, and government systems. The satellite services segment provides satellite-based high-speed broadband services with multiple applications to consumers, enterprises, and mobile broadband customers. Okay, so these guys are Starlink's big competition. And them being down like that, this isn't the lowest they've been for a year, but almost the entire year we haven't seen lower than $28, and it's $30 right now. So, man, and that volatility. I don't know what happened that made it fall 28% today. Let's see. Shares fell as much as 36% Thursday, on track record for a record drop if losses hold, after the company said an unexpected event occurred. Okay, let's read about that. And this is how you do it. You don't just, unless you're buying $1, you don't just, wow. So this right here, this little red spot right here, if you can see that, is that fall from this morning. But if you actually look at it, okay, on track for a record drop if losses hold, after the company said an unexpected event occurred during one of its deployments that could hinder performance of a communication satellite. The impacted satellite, the Viasat 3 Americas, was launched April 30th on SpaceX's Falcon Heavy rocket, and it's part of the company's plans to bolster its North American broadband. So, see, they're not even competition. They're using SpaceX to launch their own satellites up there. This issue could be a major blow to the timing of the Viasat growth story, as Viasat 2 has been capacity constrained in the Americas for many quarters, and the company has been counting on VS 3A to expand capacity in the Americas and resume fixed broadband subscriber growth. Okay, so they got some sort of a damage. That's what it sounds like. An unexpected event occurred that basically made one of their satellites, the one directly over the United States where they're trying to sell broadband subscriptions, basically that one is the one that broke. And okay, let's take a look at BlackBerry real quick. 2% for the day. I'm up 3%. My average cost is $4.89. So we've got some growth going on. It's good. One more look at the daily movers. I guess that was our biggest loser, followed by Cryoport, SunCar down 18%. Next Decade, TMC, the metals company. There's a lot of, more than 10% down. Progressive, is that the insurance company? If that is Progressive, the insurance company, and it's 11% down, might not be a bad idea to... Yep, insurance. So, let's look at the week. Down 10%. A month. 3 months. 1 year. All right. Okay, so looking at everything, it looks like this is the buy-in spot for Progressive right now. I would say buy $1. No, buy a whole share. Buy a whole share of Progressive. Yeah. Now, I'm not really supposed to tell people what and when to buy stuff or something like that. I think that's against SEC rules. But, like, there's only, like, 2 viewers, so... If I get you into trouble, I'll pay you back whatever you lose, I swear. Okay, so now for our cryptocurrency. Our biggest winner of the day is Tezos. So there was actually a bit of a dip last night. Let's look at Bitcoin. Where'd you go, Bitcoin? So, looking at the week. Yeah, last night at about 11. All day we were up really high. We thought that we were going to see a $31,000 Bitcoin. We almost did at 3 p.m. But then all of a sudden, I had the whole day mixed up. Okay, yeah. So yeah, 7 a.m. July 12th. That was yesterday. Everything was doing great, and then it took kind of a bit of a dip over the day, and Bitcoin fell all the way to 30,281. And so today, it's up, but whenever you really look at it, compared to the week, it's not as impressive as it seems. And it's really not even that impressive. It's only 1%. It's trying to hold this position really hard. And if it holds it much longer, then it's going to go up to 35. And that's going to be one of the next positions that it holds. Or maybe it'll go to 40. I don't think it's ready for 40 yet. Right, now Tezos, the XTZ, they are up 3.68% today. Once again, they did kind of the same thing last night. They were doing really good up until that certain time, and then they fell to 0.815, and now it's above where it was. So they've more than fully recovered. They're having a great week. They're up 10% for the week, 17% for the month, and down 22% for the past 3 months. So there's still a lot of growth, and there's still a lot of volatility. So you can, make money buying and selling on the waves, volatility surfing, or you can just roller coaster it, put some money in and wait. Down 40% for the past year, and then the 5-year, the highest that we've seen in 5 years is $8.69. And my theory is that in about another year and a half, a lot of these we're gonna see record highs. So buying right now on this low is the same thing as buying on the low in 2019 for 42 cents. Where the low right now is 71. What's right here? Yeah, 71 cents is basically our lowest in the past year, but 5 years, about 4.5 years ago, it was as low as 42 cents, and it has been all over the map since then. Above $2. Where is that? $3? $3.50. Back down to $1.40. Back up to almost $4.20. Back down to $2. Back up to $7. Back down to $2.43, and then $8.69 is our high. And from that point, we've gone all the way back down to 85 cents, losing almost, what would that be, about 90% of the cost from there to there. So anyone who bought right there and has been holding this whole time are crying. They're like, what do I do? What do I do? And you have 3 choices at this point. If you bought your XTZ at $8, if you bought your X at $8, then the one thing you can do is sell it sell the bag and put it in something else. It's bothering you looking at it, and you're not going to get over it, and it's taking years off of your life just trying to figure out what to do. So the best thing to do is just to sell it. The other choice is buy more. On these dips, the volatility is huge. If you can't afford, if you lost 90% of your money and you can't afford to double the amount that you have right now, double your amount of XTZ, not the amount that you spent originally. You should be able to triple, even quadruple the amount that you have, and bring your average price down low enough that on these volatility, ups and downs, you should be able to make all of your money back, because it's intense. $1.41, 71 cents. There's double your money right there between January 1st and February 22nd. You could have basically doubled your money right there. And then the lowest that we saw was 72 cents. We're at 85 cents right now. There's no reason not to buy this very moment. And just start your little XTZ collection. I would definitely put some limits on it. If you could get some for 76 cents, that would be a good number. Our lowest for the week is 78 cents is our lowest for the week. So yeah, 78 cents might be a better limit to put on this. But overall, our cryptocurrency is doing really good, depending on where you bought and how much you bought and what you bought. Looking at the 3 month on Doge, it's one of the few where, I was saying, I'm gonna admit this. I was saying anything under 10 cents is good, and that was back whenever it was about 9 cents per share, and then it fell all the way to below 8 cents, and even further to 6 cents. It went all the way to 0.060. That's pretty darn low. But my average cost is 0.06528, and my total return right now is basically even. I'm down $3, up $41 for the day. But I do wish that I could buy some more at that below 6 cents mark. My average was up to, I think it was 8 cents or something like that, and I had to buy a lot more to get this average down that low. So it wasn't easy. A lot of buying and selling. And that's all I got for the day. Anything interesting happening before we go? Carnival Cruise Line has a little dip going on. And that's a 5-year of Carnival Cruise Line. They're still down 70% in the past 5 years, but they're up 104% in the past year. So once again, buying on these dips, there's nothing safer than buying something that's too big to fail at the bottom of its barrel. And so if you go back to whenever COVID hit and everything fell, that was April 3rd, 2020. Right before that, it was $48. So we want to see this $17 turn into $48. I only have about $100 invested, but looks like a good day to buy a little bit more. I mean, there's definitely room for the we have 84% of growth in the past 3 months, and so there's probably going to be a little bit more correction still, but I've been following this and I'm down 2% right now, so it's not the worst time to buy it. Alright, that's all we got for today. Thanks everybody for coming in. Don't forget to write your name in the back of your underwear because accidents happen and you don't want to be left behind. Boom.